Bang, bang in the motherfucking building one time. What's happening with it, gente? Artie Marin was the first one here. He said, don't make me wait all day, baby cakes. Utterly Rome. What's cracking with it, homeboy? You already know what it is, man. We in this motherfucker one time for our minds. Kicking it. Red Charlie Brown. He thought it's Friday. Holiday. Utterly, we about to get it, man. Michael Ibarra. Q Wool. What's happening, my brother, my twin? My motherfucking Ace Deuce, my motherfucking stunt double, cartoon, big bad man, Tika is tapping the show. Sack B, what's up? Stay blessed. Likewise, my brother, you know what it is, man. Stay blessed. The blessings are real. Tapping in collective, Danny Hilding, Robert Pimentel, Rudy Castro, and the Silhouettes. Orale, getting a hey. Orale. San Fran 415, what's up? Gabriel Quintero, Junior ASAP 831, what's up? Ese Sin Amor, Sending Minds, Town 27, what's up, Gun? What jam did you have on IG right now? I was bumping Love Train by Confunction, hums. Rashida Magana says, what's up, Big Guns? What's up? I said mine's Rashida. Billy Bats, Cuba Big Cartoon, Harbor area is in La Canton. And in that fashion. Maximal Crazy White T, all things sassy and true. Julie Tosa says, Gunner, you look sharp. You have red Nikes on too. And in the, come on, Julie, you already know what it is. Julie, utterly Julie. You know what it is. Oh, Charlena. Burn that shit. Oh boy, Sir Juju was on it already. Pal Patrol says, right here, getting down on some tamales. I ate a tamale earlier. A tamale, a little bit of frijoles, and an egg, homes, for breakfast. It was bomb. What's good? Straight sipping, my boy, Benjamin Berber. It's Friday. Home Shorty Liera says, shouts out from Barrio Chula Vista Gang, Southsider, San Diego. Homes active. Much respects. That's right. I said mine. That's it. You already know what it is, man. Shout out and respects to Southern California and to all the righteous gente down there with the movement, man, doing their thing. It's all love. Henry I, he says, nothing but Texas barbecue for that Giants hat. Hey, Henry I already knows what it is. I was kidding. Valerie is going to feel your fire tonight. I think that you should let it burn. Orale, all flamed up. I don't give a fuck. Just a shirt, Vato. It's just a shirt. But it's a clean shirt, though. Motherfuckers can't get this, Charlie Brown. How you doing tonight, Gun? Carlos Lopez, man, sending mines. Moreno Valley, go Dodgers, respecto. That's right, Danny Mijeres. Hey, you guys did your thing, man. Shout out. Did you have a fried egg, or have you ever eaten a fried egg with the enchilada? That's bomb, bro. I've done all that. Yeah, it was fried, hums. No notification, bro. Spencer Hums, YouTube is acting funny bunny. You know how they get down. Harold Mitchell said, Gun. What's up, Harold Mitchell? I said, mine's Paw Patrol says, we ain't get down like Prince. Unity. Hella YouTube regimen. That's right, Tamien OG. Shorty. I said mine. Skewer Skinner, Watsonville is tapping in. Antonio R. What's happening? You already know I'm off the monstro. What's up with it? Uso, that's right. It burns when I pee. Shit, homes. I've been through that. I already know where you're coming from, home. Spencer Latira. I didn't know they made red Charlie Browns, but blue on mines. That's right. I see you. 916 respectos. Dixon is in the house. Sing Shaka Khan. Let me rock Shaka Khan. Natures. Shorty says, on the outs, I treat everybody accordingly. Man, respect is given, man. Respect is demanded, and respect is reciprocated, man. You already know. Likewise, my brother. That's how it is, man. Even on the inside, bro, it's a respect thing. You go in there, you do your tiempo, man. As long as no one fucking approaches you, gets within your fucking the swinging distance, it's all good, hums. It's all love. Gunner looking spiffy. I'm just trying to live at the one time for my mind. Watch out. Let me go back here, man. I got that boxer. He might tap in tonight with us, gente. Just to come fuck with it for a minute or two, you know. He said he might tap in, man, and take some questions or whatever it may be. What up, Gun? Waiting to call the fire department. I'm freshly shaven, about to hit downtown and find my future ex-wife, says Shorty. He says, Saskia, moments are in fucking action. El California, says Sir Juju. Hey, man, I appreciate all the gente that are in here showing support for the Gun, man. What's up, Gunner? Did you see Halloween Kills? I watched it this morning. Hey, the ending sucked, bro. I'm not going to say too much because I don't want to fuck everyone up. YT View says, much love, Gunners Collective. Love the Clecha and love you. Give out much love from Pacas. Orale Pacas. Raymond M says, the homie from Sakura rolling up to support. That's right, Sakura, stand up, man. Hey, watch out where you're going in sack because they be fucking busting caps. Gun, instead of a monster slam, a 5-hour shot wave. Better, you feel it faster. I'm not trying to fucking get all tweaked out, bro. I'm just trying to sip one time. I like the taste of the monsters. You feel me? And in that fashion, Salem 503 tapping in. Zay38. Rich DM650 says, Sas. We was just on the phone. I send mines. Everyone says Joel M. Rudy Castro in the Silhouette says, California. Send mines in full. Brother. Give me raza. I said mines. Mr. Duso Nina. He gets smoked out. You already know what it is. No misdemeanor. Straight felonies. Sharpest Art TV says the monster. That's the secret. Definitely not attended to with the action talk. Hey, the action talk. Charlie Holmes. The monster. And in that fashion, Salute Collective. That's right. Joel M. What's up? I'm ready. I'm here. So what's up? What's cracking, gente? Should we bump tonight? What should we do? You know what I mean? I already know. I already know you guys want me to burn some shit up, and we'll do that, homes, later. But right now, it's still early. You know, we're just getting into it. 714, a.k.a. Fulas in La Casa, Cuba Gunner. The automatic say, what's up, carnal? That's right, man. I say, what's up, my brother? You already know what it is. Smiley Lokes. Watson's in La Casa. That's my boy right there. Little Art 13B. Watts is in the casa. He's always representing for the big city of Watts. Free from Fetters Grove. Much respect to the gun and collective on this fine evening, man. You know I send my respects. Joey, it's all love, man. Audie Marine says, congratulations to my Southern La Raza. Go Dodgers, LA. That's right, man. You know we got to roll Califas. We got to. Puros Dodgers in this motherfucker. Turlock is in the house. David, Laura, what's up, man, with Turd Locals? Turd Locals in the house. Just raise up. Orale. Grifas tapping in. Ty, El California, Cesari Marin, Cubo, Joel M says, Little Loco, buenos dias, buenos noches. Gunner coming with the good rhyme. I got to rock the good rhyme, man, for the good time. You already know what it is on some good shine. And the Dodgers move on, and in that fashion, LA Dodgers blue. You just did that, Holmes. Ain't no denying it. Sul, San Diego says cheeks. Let's put it up there. Let that out the rep his thing. No, we don't. Watsonville is tapping in, says certified writer. What's happening, Holmes? I got all kinds of shit going on. People all stay fucking on me. You know, Spencer. From Watson, smoking bowls in my dungeon. Hey, bro. Dispensa en la tira, Holmes, let it go. I think that you should let it go. Orale. At least we don't got to see no pipotes on this line. Now, you're not going to see nothing swangalanging. There definitely ain't going to be no fucking dick in this shit. There's only one print in this house. So that gets right here, Holmes, and we're going to keep it in that fucking fashion. I'll just say Halloween Kills was awesome. I'll just say this. It was good, bro. It was a good movie, but the ending wasn't what I thought it was going to be, okay? But, of course, you know, they're out to make feria, just like everyone else. What's up, Gun Noah Carrillo? I see you. Rene Galvez is, what does he say? He says, villain, Dodgers did the damn thing, SD 100. California Grizzly, he says, have you done a video on Sacramento Sureños? I'm an OG since the beginning to give all the info on why I become Sureños. Get in touch. That's right, Holmes. Hit my IG. I was going to do something on Hal Park pretty soon, Holmes. Hal Park's been wiggling out in the north side of Sacra for a minute. They held that park down, man. There's no denying it. You can't go in there with a red hat. Guarantee that. You know what I mean? Only thing burning is that runts in the bong. Orale, gun. Right way bullies. Rich DM650 says, Chicago, Chicano U-turn. Burn the Dodgers. Gun 730, support my gunstero. Hey, Junior ASAP, man, gracias. I appreciate you, brother. Whoever wants to look out. If you don't, it's all good, man. Twist that 10, twist that 2 for the haters. We push paperwork on you. 1, 2, better twist that 10 to 2. Orale, Billy Bats, good gun. You've been to Greenspans down here in Southgate, Los, our version of Hammer and Lewis. They got all the old school Cholo gear. Oh, bro, y'all fuck with it. Hey, this shirt I actually got in Los, Holmes, in LA. Believe it or not. I did, Holmes. When I passed through there, I went and swooped this up. I got it in Northeast LA, Holmes. Congrats to SoCal Dodger fans, but how that ended was bullshit. They cheated us, vato. That wasn't even close to a swing, says the homeboy function. Spence on, Holmes. Why you always got to do the Northerners dirty, huh? That's right. Gracias, California. Mob Nasty says, saludos from Escondido, San Diego County. You already know what it is, man. Gracias, Mr. Anderson. You ever been to Orville? I got family in Orville, Holmes. That's where we have our family reunion at, Mr. Anderson. Always, I'm not going to say I'm always in Orville, but I go to Orville yearly. Put it like that. I got a lot of familia in Orville. Menudo saludos de Ontario, California. Let's go 49ers. 805 is in the district. Don't get it twisted. Maybe become optimistic or statistic by the guns ballistic. You know what it is. Orale Gunner, Soldiers for Christ. Mom, Nasty Cubo, homie. Tyrone Vasquez says saludos from Stockton. Falmero. Orale Charlie Brown. You know what? Hey, you know what it is, huh? Charlie Brown. Yeah, Dodgers will have an asterisk by this win. Gun tapping in from Hanas. You ever Hear of the rapper Locust from Bakers? Charlie, I have it, bro. Southwest Rose City 707. What's up, Gunner? Do you know some dude named William Ainsworth on YouTube? Never heard of the Vato. Seen him one time on YouTube. And I'm not going to whoop on the individual, but I don't know him like that, bro. I think he was just a regular Norteño, just a northerner. And I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. I'm saying at the same time, bro, he probably fell off before motherfuckers could notice him, you know? That's just the truth, bro. I see him doing his little burpees and shit. He's getting down. But nah, I don't know him like that, bro. He was never. I'm not gonna say he's not a nobody. He's a raza, Holmes, and he's somebody. Everybody is somebody. But within the collective, within the organization, I never heard of him. Joel Lynn, what's happening? And no one I know has ever heard of him. Get those likes up, man. Hit those likes one time for your mind. Harold Mitchell, Gun, the Mexicano Sugar Free. I wanna chill on Sugar Hill. Órale, saludos, carnal. Send mines at full CEO of Annoying Cholos. Soldiers for Christ, Henry I. Hey, man, I appreciate all the hint that comes in here and fucks with me. So what's cracking, man? Did you guys hear that fucking spill on Boxer's channel with Baby Joker? If you haven't, go tap in, man. And have you guys heard that spill with on a convict's perspective, man, about Davato, that fucking y'all hold fucking Snoop getting 65 hot ones? Ooh, wait, that'll hold them, right? It'd be like that sometimes. It'd be like that sometimes, man. 65 will hold you, you know, and that's for a fucking conspiracy. Imagine if you would have been involved really in anything. Spence up, but I think 65 is enough, you know. Then they hit him with 2 more indictments. Fucking man. Yeah, that Boxer joint was fire. No doubt, Henry I, man. Hey, me and Baby Joker go way back, bro. I was actually in Nellis with Baby Joker and YA way back in the days. He was on Tyler. He was on Tyler, if I'm correct, Holmes, at that time. That's a compa. That's a building in Nellis. So he was in Tyler. I was in Kennedy, Madison doing my thing. That spill on BJ was super firme. That's right, man. You know, he's a real one, bro. Here we go, man. Flacco's calling me. Flacco, I'm on live.
Oh, okay. I can't say what I was going to say then.
Yeah. Just wait up. I'm on. You could tell me, but I ain't on.
Okay, so allegedly that one person.
Yeah.
We already know about BJ, right?
Yeah.
The other person.
Yeah.
Was meeting and talking to them.
Told you.
I don't know what was said. If it
Yeah.
Cut.
Okay.
That is confirmed that he was actually going out there.
Yeah. Bro, I told you, man. I don't get the, you know, I get the hot shit. And
no, I mean, it doesn't mean that he can.
Yeah. Oh, of course, but still.
It gives a little corroboration to the story that you heard.
Yeah.
What you heard seemed like it's credible.
Okay. All right. Hey, I'll talk to you after this. All right. Bye. That was Flacco, you know, just networking. We're networking. We're working on something big right now. Something that's going to blow the fucking top off the 6'4". Pobre. See, you guys can hear? Nah. Let's just say, this is what I'll tell you. Let's hit those likes and I'll tell you a little bit. Just a little bit. You know what I mean? Because it's fucking hot off the press. You know, of course, being the motherfucker I am, motherfuckers came to me, got at me, and put me on up to par on some crazy shit, right? And, you know, I got a hold of Flaco Rojo Box, you know, and told them, hey, this is what I think's happening. This is this and this is that. And they're checking into it. And they're like, man, you might be right. Holiday. Orale, Carlos Lopez. I appreciate you. Sending my respects to you like always, homie. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Hey, I appreciate you. It was true, says Ezekiel Rivera. Hey, Ezekiel, did you get your tapestry yet, bro? What's going on with that, Holmes? That fucking thing I sent you. I sent your shit. I sent Liz's shit. I want to know if you guys got it. Saludos Gun. Almost to you, bro. That's right, JC. Firme Cholo shirt. Orale, the Cholo shirt, Mr. Tim Hennessy. The Charlie Brown, Holmes. ESF Rob. Orale. Whew. Motherfucking Bulldog, says the homeboy Fresno. Do you bump slang, knock you out, funk? Yeah, I bump some funk. Oh, all day, Holmes. What's good to the gunner? Hey, you know any homies from Madera? Yeah, I know a couple homeboys from Madera, Holmes. Hey, you guys got your spill coming up very soon, brother. Don't trip. Thumbnails already made. And in that fashion. Orale Madera, stand up. Shout out to the homeboy Drew from Northside Madera. Where's C-Dog? Can't call it like an alcoholic, man. I'm sure he'll get in here if he's around. It's nothing but love and respect for my boy, the C Dizzle. You know what it is. Saludos Gun, looking like a pimp daddy. It's just que orale. I be doing what I do when I does what I does. You feel me? Ezekiel, was that you on 16 and 2 on the Q&A? What's the exclusive? Let's get them likes up one time. Hey, Gunner, when's Donnie gonna get his bite? Sabes que, hey, get the quills and ink, cuz. Get down, James Brown. Hey, does it snow in Merced, Holmes? Does vatos like Donnie get a Via Placa? Chale! You know what I mean? Fucking first fucking pleito, he'll be running home to fucking Ohio with this fucking racist mommy. Alright, Spencer, Donnie, shout out. Bang, bang. And in that fashion, you should do a spill on Butte County. That would be dope. Mr. Anderson, I might have to do that. Rafa Garcia, I see you, brother. Vatos Locos Ferrero. And in that fashion. God over everything. Raymond Salinas Sanchez, man, we appreciate you, brother. Carlos Lopez, thank you, says Joel M. Orale Vato, B. Ortiz, man. Anyways, what's up with it, gente? What you guys into? Ain't no peace treaty. Anybody can get it. Anybody can get touched, says the homeboy Shorty. You ain't lying, man. You know, out here on the calles, man, it's different. Sasuke, it's very different. I'm Ghost, live from the cemetery. Don't trip. Little Droops tonight. We're getting that run back. Shorty ain't fucking around. He says live from the cemetery. Are you trick-or-treating or passing out candy? Nah, I'm going to take my daughter trick-or-treating. That's right, Bob. Oh, boy. Yeah, I got to take my daughter trick-or-treating. Gunner, you going to box that one guy forgot his name. Yeah, Tony, stories written by fucking 10 prisoners. He got locked up. They called him back. It was all bad and whatever. Colin Hood says, what's up with the city of wait up, Spencer Holmes. Wrong thing. Billy Bat says, dumb, when you wear Charlie Browns, you rock tennis shoes or dress shoes. For the most part, bro, I either rock Cortez's, Chuck's, or fucking Stacy's. Get down, James Brown, Donnie Mullins. California, YouTube says respects to San Pancho. Dodgers had their hands full. Heavyweight fight, gun. That's right, man. They did that thing, man. I can't be mad at them. When it comes to sports, bro, they do what they do. That's it. That's it. Saludos, Henry I said, Rafa. Bass Bully TV says, rock them, Stacy Adams. Looking sharp on this Friday evening. Saludos, Collectus got guns. I received the sweater this afternoon. It's fire. Gracias. Hey, that's cool, Liz. Thank you for letting it be known. Liz was on my members only so if you're on my members only every week, I do a raffle. You don't have to fucking get involved. You don't have to pay no money, none of that shit. You're automatically in. Someone wins differently every week. And Liz won an exclusive 49ers Army a limited edition hoodie. And authentic, right off the top, brand new with the tag. She'll tell you. And she got that, man. I did, gracias, but I'm out of town at the moment. I'll be back next Friday. So Ezekiel Rivera also got his package. He also was another winner on the members live, and I sent him a tapestry, a big tapestry, a blood in, blood out tapestry, you know, for his man cave or wherever he wants to put it. So that's two people at touchdown with. We already know the laptop touchdown with C-Dog, and it's just what I do. You know what I mean? For the gente, by the gente. Real talk, man. I don't fuck around, man. If I say I'm going to do something, I do it. Hey, bro, just want to say I appreciate your content, G. Thank you, Bass Bully TV. Saludos from the city of Paramount, Califas 562. Keep up the good content. Gracias. I appreciate you also. That Raider hat is nice, though. Orale B. Ortiz. You like it? Watch out. Let me do this, because this is how you get down. That's where I'm from. Back in the days, at least. Okay? Before fucking pants got fucking tighter than sealskin. Orale. I keep missing them. I got to stay up on it. CEO of Annoying Cholos. But anyways, yeah, Bay Area, you're on it, huh? What's the breaking news? So this is what I'll say. I'm not going to tell you guys everything, because to say everything would fuck up what I got going on. But I'll tell you this. Two individuals, two well-known individuals within the NF is what I'll say, right? And I'm not going to say their names, Holmes, period, plain and simple. But the word on the curb is that the feds have been in contact with them, and two of them are talking to the feds, okay? Holiday. And that's what I'm going to say about that. So there will be more elaborated on this channel, Boxers, and of course, the Convicts Perspective, no doubt, as soon as I, see all the shit. But that's just what it is, man. True stories. Gun, Peter and Seals against Sip. Hey, that's right, man. Them motherfuckers are wearing fucking 100 tags on it y todo. Hey, that's right. Liz says, oh, yeah, tags on it y todo. Yeah, oh, yeah. It's real. This is the real stuff. Yo, what color is the snap part on the Raiders hat, brother? Black, brother. Sub with that case you had pending aggravated assault. Hey, that's a trip. You say that, DJ Moscas. Damn, you're up to par with what I got going on, huh? Actually, bro, they dropped it down to a misdemeanor now, bro. It's an attempted aggravated assault, and that's the one I socked old boy up. Yeah, bro. So look, I'm gonna tell you guys. So I went to court. Hey, gracias, Menace. I appreciate you, brother. I went to court on the 2nd, I believe, or the 3rd, I forget. And my lawyer wasn't able to make it, so they fucking held it over. But anyways, the district attorney called me into her office, and hey, this is what she's offering me, bro. Watch out. This is what they're offering me. And I told them, fucking shove it, right? They're offering me 18 months court probation. That's nada, right? A fine and fucking 5 days in jail. I told them, Toma, I'll come back, right? When my fucking lawyer's here, I ain't taking that. So they're gonna knock off the fucking 5 days in jail or give me fucking credit for time served or whatever, and that's it. So I'm not worried about it. But that's some real shit. So I'll be going to court later on this month. It only makes sense for them to unite because eventually all CS will end up in the feds. All C's will end up in the feds. If not, when they touch down in the feds, it could be menudo time for them, right? Definitely, man. Sakura's in the house. Gracias, Debbie. Sakura is definitely in the house, man. I send mines to Sakura, the city. Capital. Trip, yeah, fucking, yeah, definitely, bro, definitely. No one knows what's really going on, man, until you're put in that position. So whatever the fuck happens, homes, whatever these vatos got planned, wherever anyone's going, we'll see. LA Dodgers, blue, sup, Gunner Crazy, Cholo shirt, never seen a red one. Orale, hey, vatos don't got the red one like the gun got the red one. Nah, you can get any color, homes. I seen vatos with purple ones, so I was talking about Watts, Orale, Grape Street, Watts Vario. I was like, damn, vato, in that fashion. They said, which colors you want? I said, I'll take the gray and black one. I'll take the brown and white one. I'll take the white and black one. I'll take the red one. I'll take the burgundy one. And I'll take the blue and baby blue. You guys ain't seen that yet. I'll bust that out to match with the Dodgers hats. Boxer needs the link. Orale, Boxer, I'm going to put the link up right now. Got you. There it is there, brother. Get on in, Box. Big Boxer's in the house, man. Big Boxer's in the house. I asked him to touch down with me, man. I wanted him to talk about, BJ, man. That was an exclusive conversation he had with B. And I'm going to tell you right now, me knowing Baby Joker from way back in the days when we were young, he's not the type of individual to just call anyone, man. He has to hold you in high regards and have a lot of respect to even talk to you. That's just how that vato is. Anyways, let me put it out there again for Box. It's right there, Box. That's right, man. Let me put it out there again for Box. There he is, right there, man. Big Boxer is in the building, man. Most definitely.
Oh man, let me get this off. Man.
Yep.
All right, what's going on, man?
None, bro. I just wanted to invite you in, man, because I was telling all the gente, man, if they haven't tapped in with your spiel today with Baby Joker, the conversation, I said, man, what they need to understand is BJ doesn't just call anyone, man. He has to hold you in high regards and high respect to even fuck with you. And that individual's been in the mix, man, heavily. So, for him to hold a conversation with you is real righteous. Tell him to go tap into it.
Yeah, that's my boy, bro. We go way back, but like I was saying, man, there's two reasons why the call was delayed. One is because they've been on lockdown. The other reason is because I wasn't answering the phone, bro.
Yeah.
I keep getting these fucking health insurance calls, man, like 15, 20 times a day from blocked numbers. So I don't even answer that shit. Something told me to answer it, and it was him, bro.
Yeah, that was a good move right there.
I'm glad he finally tapped in, though, man. He might tap back in tomorrow. So if you guys got any questions, anything that you guys want me to ask him, man, either let Gunner know or drop it in my comments somewhere.
Definitely, man. I'll make sure that all questions are forwarded to Boxer so that way he can talk to BJ, man. Get it handled, man. Baby Joker, like anyone that doesn't know his background or his history, man, he's well known within the movement, and this whole shit that you got going on, gracias, man. It's all this shit that you got going on nowadays with this end hostilities with this federal faction and state faction and everything, man. He has the insight to everything, man, because he was right there as this all transpired, as this all progressed, So you can't really get anyone better to ask,
Oakland Raider, yeah, I'm aware of it. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So what was he talking about as far as the Mariposa? I heard him say it. Was fucking Rabbit really pushing that? Was he pushing calling it the new Huelga bird, or what was he saying?
That's what it seems like. from everything, and you guys got to remember, this is what BJ is telling me, man, and I trust what he's saying. According to what he's saying, is Rabbit is apparently trying to push his own agenda, and the Mariposa, if you guys know a little bit about your history, the Mariposa was associated with the M back in the days. It was for the M for M. But supposedly Conejo was encouraging the homies to get the Mariposa as some kind of allegiance to the M. And his thing was he's not against the agreement to end hostilities. His thing was that, if they were gonna come with some kind of insignia or something that represented the unification of the North and the South, it should have been something that was neutral, man.
Exactly. Yeah.
It seems like Conejo's on his own agenda, and he's having good C's and good Norteños hit that are in the way, basically that don't agree with what he's doing out there, and they're all smacked back on dope out there from what he was saying.
Yeah, I heard that, man. That one right there was hard to stomach because back in the days, man, that wouldn't have been tolerated at all. Period. And so for them to be doing that, he said that they were pushing him around, man. He's all smacked back, and
I told him he should have kicked his fucking he should have kicked the wheel off his wheelchair, man. He said he was getting pushed around the yard, all fucking nodded out, bro.
And then Baby Joker was like, "Look at your leadership, huh?" Yeah, that right there, this is the reasoning behind, man, why he's gonna have to answer. I mean, there's various other reasons why he's have to answer, man, to the feds. But I mean, now he's in a whole different situation, man. I bet you the Malias is bad for him,
As far as Silencio, I don't want to speak bad about him because I go way back with him too, man, on a personal level. But I know him well enough to I'll just say this, man. He's gonna go with if the feds are already trying to tap into the state. They've already made contact. Everybody's starting to distance themselves from Conejo and Chuco, basically saying that, hey, we were just doing what we were told. We weren't in no position to push back. So Silencio ain't gonna rock the boat. He's gonna go along with the feds. He's not gonna push back against them.
Hey, you would think. What do you think? All right, because you said it in your book, man, and you said it before in Spills with Silencio, man. Doing all that time on death row with Spanquillo and Huevo, and then not being looked out for, not being basically fucking, How do you think he feels? Do you think he holds some animosity, or he's so committed to the cause, he's just gonna let that go?
I mean, man, I'm not gonna lie. When I was still doing my thing, there was times when I didn't agree with shit that was happening myself, but I never took it personal. Was never gonna turn me against leadership. I believe it's a similar situation. He's it probably left a bad taste in his mouth, but that's all in the past now. He's out there on the main line. He's out there with everybody. He's probably not even tripping off that shit no more, man.
Oh yeah, once you get a taste of the good life, and that's the good life to him, all that's in the past. And I mean, he's in position. You would think he's the only seasoned one out there, really, in position to really be doing it. And I'm not going to say he's doing it or anything, but I'm just saying that he's probably one of the more seasoned C's left in the state.
Yeah, if you see the C's that I know that are from that era, like from me, Mateo, that era, bro. I asked him about them sleepers, Palucas. I mean, Palucas, he's a little bit older than me. But it seems like anybody that has any kind of status that's been around, he was either trying to push them aside by retiring them or having them hit, saying that they were abusing their authority or they weren't with the program. He was just getting motherfuckers out of his way, bro. I mean, that's his hits, man.
That guy right there, I don't know how he survived so long. I know BJ was trying to get close and he was never able to, because I heard that they surrounded themselves on these yardas with 9 hermanos basically around them, and souls basically as buffers, that I heard that the Juras couldn't even get close to him. They weren't allowing anyone to get close to these individuals,
Yeah.
And that's crazy.
Something else he said that was kind of interesting, man, and I don't want nobody to feel like we're infringing on the Sureños politics or the MA. It's not my thing. I'm just relaying the information that I'm getting. But one of the things that he said that was kind of interesting, man, is that a lot of the gente from down south were
Yeah.
pushing back. We're pushing back against the MA, bro. So it basically seems like the Northerners that aren't really affiliated with the NF and the Southerners that are just regular Sureños, they're not in agreement with what the NF and what the MA are doing out there. Because you heard Baby Joker say, man, there's a lot of good gente out there in Southern California from
Yeah, definitely.
all the way out to San Diego, bro. You know what I mean? And he said that they would they'd be willing to ride with the homies. I mean,
yeah, and that's what people have said, man. They said, and I've heard in the past, man, or just recently, where people are saying, do you ever see a break off where norteños and sureños could fucking break off from these big organizations? And of course, you know, when you get to thinking about it, you're like, nah, I can never see that happening. But man, it's starting to become where it might be feasible and it might be in their best interest at one point or at some point, you know. I think Boxer froze on us, gente. Hopefully he comes back in, man. There he is. Did you hear what I said, Box?
Nah, I think my Wi-Fi was acting up, bro.
Yeah. So about the North and the South, I've heard just recently, man, where people have been questioning that, saying, do you ever see the Norteños and Sureños breaking off from these organizations and doing their own thing based on not agreeing with the policies or the directives, right? And in the past, I would have said, hell no, that had never happened, right?
Me too, bro.
Yeah, because it's controlled. These organizations are so ingrained and so they're controlling of these yards. There's, you know, eventually you're going to have to hit a yard, man, where not everyone's in agreement with that. And so I don't think it could ever happen. But I mean, the Bulldogs did it. Why can't everyone else, you know?
At this point, man, it's very possible. Because if you figure everybody that was pushing that line, they're all gone. They're all in the feds. If these guys are out there, these youngsters are out there, and all the leadership is all smack back on dope, they're getting loaded. They're just doing shit out there that everybody sees, and they know it's not right. At some point, man, you got to go, man. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
it's highly possible. And the other thing that was kind of crazy is it seems like Conejo was getting pushed around out there by the Emmett when they don't agree with something, because Knockers got hit supposedly because Knockers was out there slinging dope, right?
Yeah.
And he was out there slinging dope. He had some Sureños that were working under him. And one of the Imeros out there approached, I guess they got a Conejo and said, hey, man, that's not cool. Those are Sureños. They're under us. And Conejo had him hit. But Joker was like, what's up with that, bro? I mean, they're identifying them as Sureños. I thought we were all raza. There ain't no Norteños. There ain't no Sureños. Why are you guys still using those labels?
Yeah. From what I've been hearing, it's all raza on the yards now. Just raza from up north, raza from down south, but it's still raza. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it just seems like the catalyst to all this fucking friction is Conejo. It's Conejo. You don't really hear Chuco's name too much. It seems like Chuco was just too busy doing his own thing and letting Conejo fucking pretty much run wild, bro. And Conejo was just fucking. It seems like Conejo's a very heavy sympathizer, man, to the Emmett cause, man. That's just what I take from it. My personal opinion. It seems like he's just very sympathetic, or he fears them, bro.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. The difference between Conejo and Chuco, just
Rush, buddy. His Wi-Fi is acted up, but it'll get right now. We'll get that because I definitely want to hear the answer on that. Hey, gracias, MTP 408, man. I see you, my brother. What's happening?
Did you catch what I said, bro?
No, we didn't, brother. Can you repeat it?
What I was saying is the difference between Conejo and Chuco is that Conejo, he's up front. His business is all out there. Chuco, he's doing the same shit. He's just doing it on the unders, bro.
Exactly.
You know, a lot of the things he's doing is motivated by money, bro. And I know some other shit, but before I put it out there, man, I'm gonna make sure it's confirmed. But you know, he was doing some foul shit, bro.
Yeah, well, it seems like that this whole state, the whole way that they were wiggling, man, was just rotting. You know, it's rotten. It was just rotten, bro. It's just, you know, and it's cold because you get young Northerners, young Norteños that go in there, man, that are striving. And it seems like, man, if you weren't striving and doing exactly what these individuals wanted you to do, which was they were leading them astray, bro. They weren't leading them righteously. I mean, you're expendable. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
definitely expendable, man.
And the other thing he was doing was Conejo was talking to the feds, bro.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
heard
know.
that.
I don't know where he was meeting with them at, but according to Joker, he said that he had met with them a couple times, and they tried to they tried to recruit him, and he threw a couple names out there. It was
That's
like,
a
hey, why
wrap
don't you
right
get
there.
the Thin Cats, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is and then Joker told him something to the effect of, "Hey, bro, you keep fucking around, you're gonna end up in the feds." And he was like, "No, I'm not going to the feds." And Joker just laughed and said, "What you got it like that, huh?"
Mm.
So no,
And that's what I'm. And you know what? Exactly what I'm thinking is this man maybe was fucking throwing names out there with the fucking with the words of the Fed saying the federal government saying that fucking we'll keep you here to keep doing your thing as long as you fucking lead us in the right direction. That's what it seems like. Pretty
yeah,
much cut and dry, man. Hey, so hey, and then they fucking did him dirty and sent him to the feds anyway. So you know, you can only think what he's thinking right now in that water, sitting down, stressing. You know,
yeah.
because and hey, I heard you ask him about DC, where he says he thinks DC would at least get fucking his word. You know, he'll at least get his fucking due process.
Yeah, he said that at first, but if you heard what else he said though, is
Yeah.
like he also said that that DC was the one that was really pushing for everybody that came to Matt's assistance.
Mm-hmm.
He was the one that was like, "Fuck them, get them all off the yard, get rid of all of them." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, hey, man, DC's could be 100 years old, and he's an old man. At the end of the day, don't nobody give a fuck about that, bro.
Well, they hit
He's
Tibbs.
accountable.
They just hit Tibbs, and we all know
Exactly,
if Tibbs can get hit, DC don't stand a chance. You know what I mean?
exactly.
His name is on that rebuttal. His name was well within that what was that retort, the state retort where you know where they put Corny and Pinky's name out there. I mean Corny and Skip's name out there, bro, and knowing those two individuals the way they are, man, it's already a wrap, I would think.
Yeah, the argument about him being old and him being easily manipulated, that shit only goes so far, bro. He's not senile. He knows what the fuck's going on. You know what I mean? So he's just as accountable. You know, the other thing that's kind of funny, bro, is I caught wind too that these guys are they're having homies from the East Bay. Anybody from the East Bay, they're having them whacked, bro. Any C's and soldados, any northerners, bro, out of the East Bay, they're moving on them, bro. If they're no, because there's an association with them being
associated with the feds,
with the
right?
feds. That's the whole reason why they hit. That's the whole reason why they hit Capone.
Yeah,
Zaragoza Sanchez is because he Skip's nephew by marriage.
Yeah. That's he was with Coco, right?
Right.
So yeah, hey, I heard that. Yeah, exactly. That's what I heard. I heard that anyone coming out of the East Bay, because they feel that the East Bay Regiment out there is loyal to the feds.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, so that's what I've been hearing too. And man, that's a cold game, man. The East Bay is a large area, you know, a large area, and there's a lot of homeboys from the East Bay, man. You got that whole from Oakland on back, you know, Frisco, Oakland, Concord, EPA, all that. And there's a lot of homeboys, righteous hitters that come from there. So to fucking be moving on them, man, that's basically pushing a lot of the manpower away.
Hey,
Guys
man,
that are, you know,
they hit a lot of good C's, man. You can't just be spilling C's blood like that, bro. You know what I mean?
Hey, this is the thing that kind of I wanted to question too. I wanted to ask you about. So I was talking to Flacco about when the Attorney General or whoever that lady was, she announced 17 indictments, 17 sealed indictments, but she only opened 3. That means there's fucking 14 still out there, you know?
Yeah.
Exactly. That means there's 14 more to be opened.
Oh, they're not done yet, bro. You know how it goes. This is the first wave right here. You know what I mean? It's the first wave.
Well, yeah, and what they did was they took the brass. They immediately got rid of the brass to cut communication and fucking put them on an island. And now they're going to go after all these regiments that are, you know what I mean, just trying to get it together. It's going to be strategically coordinated where they hit them one by one to cut off and sever all communication. These guys know what they're doing.
Yeah, and then they hit SJG and Palmas, you know what I mean? And you know they know what they're doing, man. Those are the weakest links right there. Like I said, man. everybody knows that when you're already in the pen, you're already in the joint, you're doing time, you get hit with an indictment, man. You're like, fuck it. It's just part of the job description, bro. You're out there on the streets. You got your freedom. You're with your family. You're enjoying all your freedoms out there, man. And you get your freedom taken. Those are the first motherfuckers to go right there, bro.
Yeah. So what do you think with so you got the state faction hitting all these C's out of the East Bay or hitting anyone associated. What do you think is the blowback from the feds? Say the feds take over, say the feds win at the end, and the Fed do any of these guys that don't go to the SNYRs, that don't check in, do they got some get backs, or what do you think?
Man,
or it's on a person to person basis, huh?
Yeah, man, and I mean somebody like Mateo, he hasn't talked to no. I mean, as far as I know, he hasn't. And I believe he hasn't talked to no law enforcement. He hasn't cooperated with IGI or nothing like that. He's stuck in his shoe. Somebody like that, they might let him come. They'll let him come back. You know what I mean? Yeah. Somebody that goes to an SNY, somebody that debriefed them. I mean, you're done.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. This is a new generation, bro. I don't see. It's not Corny, Skip, Pinky. It's not their style. I've been around those guys long enough to know how they think, how they operate. It's not their style to open up the books or to open up the BNL and to let motherfuckers buy their way back in. That's what Cornejo and them were doing. I don't know, man. It just depends. Like you said, it's on a case-by-case basis, bro.
Oh, most definitely. You know what? Yeah, and that's my thinking too. I was talking to somebody and they were like, "You think these guys are going to get cleared?" I said, as far as looking at from the outside looking in, the only one I see that has any righteous get back because his loyalty has remained with the feds throughout all this is Mateo. That's the only one I see. I mean, he was on that yard. They tried to book him, and he got off. You know what I mean? I have the actual 115. I have the actual paperwork, and I think I posted it on my members only of Mateo's that day, man, and Mateo and them, they did their business.
Oh yeah,
they did their business, bro. That they were chasing motherfuckers around. You know what I mean?
Yeah, what was that one cat, man? Capone. I think his name was Capone. They butchered that cat, bro.
Yeah. I know somebody that was actually on the yard when that went down. He's the one that came up with the 115 and sent it to me. But he said, man, Mateo and them were doing their thing. He said they approached him and that was the wrong thing to do. He already had soldiers solidified around him, and someone of Mateo's stature, someone that's been around that long, he did exactly what he needed to do. He went and got some righteous soldados and they were like, fuck it. Any type of eyes looking any way, let's get off. And they got off.
But see, Mateo's the kind of C that he don't need to go rally the troops or go and get nobody or go put together a squad. He's the kind of C that just the way that he carries himself and the way that he is, if homies see him getting rushed like that, they're gonna come to his aid, bro. Because that's
he's got a lot of respect.
You know what I mean? Yeah, he's got influence like that.
Yeah, I know.
There's a lot of ends. There's a lot of ends that when that kicked off, they didn't know what was going on. They just seen homies stabbing each other, but they went to defend Mateo.
Yeah, and I know, having a lot of homeboys from Salinas. They say that, man, he's revered, not quite as much as Michael, but I mean, in the same, pretty in the same sentence, bro, because Michael, he had a lot of influence in Salas and he got a lot of reverence in Salas. Even to this day, people fucking always question that hit. Same thing with Mateo, man. I mean, he's the reason why they have that saying, Sam don't give a damn, because he got that tatted on his back. And now you have all the youngsters that say that. They do it because of Mateo. He was the first one to say that. So he has a lot of relevance in the city of Salas, especially within his hood, the Semsters,
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's a trip. It's just a trip, man. And I know hopefully BJ calls back, man, and you can get some more info from BJ because, man, I know he knows a lot more than he said,
he will. He might call tomorrow morning. He told me he'd call. If he don't call tomorrow, he's gonna call this week.
Yeah, man, he's definitely someone, man, that was in the mix. I tell a lot of people, they're like, who is this Baby Joker guy? I said, I mean, bro, if you don't know, then you don't know. But I'm telling you right now, he was out there in Watson, running the regiment for a long time, and he was doing his thing, man. He's definitely a hitter. He's not in prison doing life for just fucking hanging around.
Watch, I'm gonna tell him, bro. I'm gonna bring this up the next time I talk. I call him, but or he calls me. But I almost shot that fool, bro, when we were out there in Salinas. We
Did
all
you?
went out there to Salinas because Bubba had some drama with some cats out there, bro, and they called us all out there, and I was keeping security on Mateo's, one of his sister's pads out there, bro, and I had a 38 and I had a 9mm, bro. Was walking around the house for like 3 days like that, bro, and the fucking 38 had a hairline trigger, bro. And we were
Yeah,
standing there talking, man, and all of a sudden the motherfucker just went off, bro. And Baby Joker, that motherfucker jumped so high he almost hit his head on the ceiling, bro. I mean,
fucking
I was
BJ.
fucking, yeah, but I shot a hole in the fucking couch, bro. He was like, bro, put the fucking gun down, homie. You know what I mean? Watch, I'm gonna bring it up though next time he calls, man.
Yeah, man. He's you know, I did a spill, man, concerning him and Tigre. I'm wondering, and maybe you could ask him the next time you talk to him what he feels about Tigre. I know him and Tigre were very close, and Tigre, I heard, is now a C function with the state faction, man. How he feels about that, because that was his taita, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's a trip, man, that Tigre is still out there. I mean, of course, he's going to do what he has to do, bro. He's in the States. It's funny, Tigre didn't get caught up in all that mix. He didn't get indicted, you know? So, and, you know, I know he's just a C. He's just doing his thing, but he has a lot of influence in the city of Watsonville, you know? Which, quiet as it's kept, is becoming kind of like a stronghold, man, now. You know, you have the city of Salas, of course, always going to be the stronghold, but you have Watson that's right there too, man.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of homeboys got a lot of influence in the city of Watson.
Yeah,
Yes, yeah, that's a trip. So, man, that Mariposa thing is, I think it's a big, that shows right there that Cornejo was very sympathetic or fucking scared of the Emmett right there. Because just like you said, you would come, if they were going to do that unity thing like up to that degree, then it would be something new, you know, where we had the Huelga bird as a symbolization for the North, and then they have their symbolizations of different things. They would come to a common understanding, something totally different, but to fucking go with something that's already been well established in the Emma history, seems like he bowed down.
Yeah, that's exactly what he was doing, bro.
Yeah,
it shows the depth of what he was doing, man.
and was he making young norteños get this, or was it a C thing or an Ensenado thing?
That's what I'm saying. He was that's how he was doing the youngsters, bro. Anybody that had any status, anybody that's been around, anybody that knew better, he'd either get him out the way, try to get him to retire, or somehow get rid of him, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The youngsters that don't know no better, those are the ones he was misleading.
Well, yeah, of course. Guys that aren't gamed up, he was basically giving them the education, a fucking bandito education.
Yes, sir. Treason.
Yeah, it's very treasonous behavior, you know, that he was doing, because at the end of the day, man, I've heard so many different stories about Cornejo, man, and I've never heard nothing righteous about him. I've heard good things about Chuco, you know, like whatever Chuco was doing, he was doing. But man, Cornejo just seems like a fucking just a bandito all the way around. You know, I hate to say that, but that's just what it looks like.
Yeah, he didn't start acting like that until after he got demoted and stripped, bro. Because I was under him for like 4 years.
Yeah.
In the mid '90s, when I was running a regiment out there in Frisco, and then in Santa Rosa, that was my channel.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And he was legit back then, man. But when they stripped him, I don't know what the fuck happened to him, man. He turned, bro.
Yeah. So Raffle says, so what's Capone's status as of now? Is he on the SNY or is he?
He's on the SNY. He's done.
Yeah, he's done. So Capone Saragosa is done. And you know what's a trip was I heard that tape that you put out maybe about 6 months back, man, whenever Skip was basically, they said, checking him or talking to him concerning Peggy and all that. And Capone didn't say one word, man, which is what he did, what he was supposed to do. He didn't, you know, want his voice on tape, and he knew what time it was. But yeah, man, Capone, from what I heard, man, Capone was out there. He was moving up the ladder fast. And
no, he was.
Yeah, so because at that time I think he was just an hermano, and then he, you know, as soon as he got incarcerated, then he got pulled. So did Skip actually pull him?
I mean, I didn't hear that call, but supposedly if you remember, the state made a claim that he allegedly recruited Capone over the phone.
Okay, that was the one. That was the one.
Phone call.
Yeah, that was the one when you in the state retort when they said that he was pulling guys that weren't up to par, basically.
You like that retort, huh? The state retort.
Man, that was good one. You shot that shit. Well, that's what it was. Hey, because when that truth filter hit, man, that shed a lot of light on a lot of things that people kind of knew, but they to hear it in their words, man. That they laid the timeline down, bro. I haven't seen a missive as detailed like that in a long time. That was something. I mean, they went from fucking all the way back from the Black Widow on to what's relevant now, you know.
Yeah.
And then to see the difference, bro, to see the difference in education from that truth filter to the states. The states just basically were quoting the Constitution and things like that. They weren't really, there was really no relevance to it, bro. I didn't see nothing that fucking where I could say, okay, I could see. They just kept pushing that you guys were incommunicado, you guys were incommunicado, trying to cover their tracks, basically. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, they were pulling at straws, man. For them though for them to try to build off of the door policy, man, was just crazy, bro. That's why I knew some young C that really was real uneducated, bro, that hasn't been around, came up with that and tried to use that to justify what they were doing. That has nothing to do with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're as different as night and day, bro. No, the
Yeah.
door policy, if you heard my spill last week when I spoke on it, all that was they kept popping the doors on us when we were up there in the bay, bro. And we came to the realization that, you know what, why are we going to continue to play into this game that these canines are playing? We're coming out on the tiers and we're getting shot for what, 30 seconds, 90 seconds at the most.
It's not
We're
worth
not
it.
fighting for a yard, you know what I mean? So hey, if the doors pop, we come out, we take a step out. If nobody advances, then you just step back in yourself. There ain't no peace treaty.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
not a peace treaty.
Nah, that right there was just to manipulate the masses, bro. That anyone could see through that. That had totally, there were totally different things. You know, that was fucking beneficial for a raza. Period. That was basically like not the first piece to the end of hostilities, but what that was just showing some type of respect. Like, hey, bro, we're looking out for our fucking well-beings. We're all respectful on this tier. Why are we going to come out and lose $100? And you know what I mean? It's us against the canines, basically, at the end of the day. And everyone knows that. That's the real enemy right there. That's always been the real enemy. So yes, fucking it's a trip. And how they try to fucking spin that was a trip. I was like, oh man, these guys they're grasping at straws right here. So now with this new state leadership, because you know there's already leadership, there has to be. Do you think they continue with this agenda that Chuco and Cornejo were pushing, or do you think they fucking take it a whole different way and get this fucking ship sailing straight?
I didn't hear you, man. My shit went out again. Say it again.
I said, so with this new leadership, you know, the new leadership of the state, because you know they already have to appoint some guys leadership. Do you think they get the ship sailing straight, or do you think they continue with this agenda Cornejo and Chuco were pushing?
They're gonna continue with things as are. I don't see nobody doing anything drastic before they get directives from the feds. They're just gonna keep doing what they were doing.
Yeah.
As loaded like that, but as far as hostilities in effect, and things like that, bro. But I don't think there's anybody out there that's gonna do anything different until they get directives from the feds, bro. And there was something else.
Yeah, man. Big Pimpin' radio host, man. Saludos, Florencia. That's right, man. I'll send mines, brother. Yeah. Lupe ain't lying, man. The homeboy Lupe, he says exactly the true enemy wears a badge. Oh, that's all. Yeah, that's most definitely, man. They're the ones, man. They're the ones that are trying to oppress the people when it's all said and done, man, and take away social status of equality, man. And it's the raza's fucking the idealisms behind the raza, man, is always respect and to just go do your time, man, in the best way possible. To see they want there to be friction, they want there to be turmoil. This is that fucking gives them their paycheck, their overtime, their whatever. So with all this confliction, man, people think that they don't like it, but they love it.
Yeah.
Oh, they love it.
Oh, the other thing is this, bro. You know, I know a lot of people, they're probably wondering why the feds are so against the end of hostilities, and they're probably looking at them as they just want to cause a bunch of drama and friction in the state. What a lot of people don't realize, man, is that when Operation Black Widow, when it broke and these guys got commuted to federal prison, the MA actually told Skip, or they told the Norteños on the yards that Skip wasn't welcome out there, that he had to go, that they were welcome out there, but they said, your homie, he can't stay out here. And you heard what Joker said. He was like, Skip was like, well, the homies were like, they told Skip, well, what are you gonna do? He's like, I don't know what the fuck you're gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So,
get off.
that's why there's a lot of animosity, man. You know, I'm not saying I'm against it. I'm just giving you guys the information, but that's why, because these guys are at times at war in the feds, and then you know, these guys are on a whole different trip in the state, man.
Yeah, you ain't lying, man. That's and yeah, a lot of people say that too. I hear a lot of people saying, "Well, Gunner, you're for the unity of the raza," but it always seems like you're leaning the Fed's way. Man, I'm not leaning no way, bro. I have no horse in the race. Where I'm leaning, bro, is to common sense.
Yeah,
To common sense, man. And these individuals, man, that are committed to the cause, that have been doing it for so long, they were in a leadership fucking position for so long, bro. And these other guys, I mean, the proof is in the pudding. All you got to do is look and see how fucking the state has been doing it for years. They've been leading young ends astray. That ain't cool. Now, as far as the end of hostilities, I'm all for that. I'm all for that. That's beneficial for everybody. But at the end of the day, man, you're gonna have to figure out a way to embrace to embrace the federal, you know, their idealisms behind it.
what is a mariposa? It's a butterfly.
Yeah, it's a butterfly, man. My dogs rushed right after Skip, CDL, HDL. Hey, let me tell you some Skip. He's all, from what I hear. Now, I'm not going to say this for sure. Maybe Boxer could elaborate. He's always questioned the Bulldogs' defection, meaning he's always had a righteous place in his heart for the Bulldogs, those that have not spilt and blood. You know, so yeah, so he's like, you know, there's a lot of Norteños that sit back, bro. Just like I know there's a lot of dogs from the old school that said, damn, why did it even get this far? Why did it even go that route, man? Because Fresno's always been probably, if not the biggest card, the second biggest card of Sanjo. So fucking that was a big loss, man. That right there was the big, that's where it all started to kind of slide downhill just a little bit, because the dogs, man, I mean, look, it's been 35 years later, homes, and they're still functioning, doing their thing. The dogs are a force to be reckoned with. So if you could embrace them and bring them back into the fold in any capacity, is always a good thing.
Cultura Cafe. Nah, man, I don't think the M is at odds with each other in the state and the feds. Not as far as I know.
It's just ran differently, where the state runs the state and the feds run the feds. The feds ran on a commission. And the state runs the state and the feds run the feds, but they're not at odds. Everyone gets their piece of the pie and does their thing. They're told they're the way they run their organization is totally different from the NF. Two different structures.
Agreed, Bird Doe, 100%, man.
Yeah, it's just a trip, man. Everything that's going on, and like I interviewed Weddle from the Inland Empire, who was a close associate of the homeboy Artie from King Cobras, right? For several years, he was actually the secretary to Artie from King Cobras. So he has he's enlightened, man. He has a lot of, you know, good clecha as far as on the other side. And he told me, man, he said, you know, just like anyone else, you know, I'm sure the Sureños and the MA are keeping their eyes open, bro. This is this is affecting them too.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you think they're not man, they're well aware of everything that's going on, man, and they're keeping close tabs on it, bro, because it does affect them. It affects everybody out there.
Exactly, man. This is something big. Like he said he gave it a 5-year timeline just on how he knows how slow these cases move. But I think and he might be right, man, because they got 14 more indictments to open. So there's a lot more fucking arrests going to be made and things like that before these guys get their day in court. I have heard, though, and this is just exclusive, and I know I told you earlier, Boxer, where I have heard that some of these guys that are sitting in Rita that were arrested on the streets are starting to get their discoveries now.
Yeah.
So maybe things are going to unfold where, you know, they can put 2 and 2 together and figure out who's flipping. Because quiet as it kept, like everyone thinks there's going to be guys that flipped, and there's already guys that flipped. That's just the way it is. They wouldn't have known who to get if someone didn't flip already. We know Cornejo's been contacted. We know he was in close proximity to the feds. We don't know if he agreed, but like Baby Joker said, man, he said names. What names did he say? You know?
Yeah.
Right there, man, he should have been hit right there for fucking even saying when the feds pulled him, he should have been like, I ain't got nothing to say. Send me back to my cell.
Yeah, but do you think he was telling everybody that that's where he was going? You know, he's probably going somewhere else. He said he was going on a doctor, going to see the doctor or something, bro.
That's right, Red Mexican. I appreciate you, brother. Gracias for the support. And hey, and for someone, and that's why, and I think that's why he felt the pressure from Baby Joker. He knew Baby Joker wasn't having none of that, wasn't feeling none of that, and was pushing the agenda. Man, this dude's fucking a bandito, and so he fucking pulled the fucking move, man, to get him gone. Are you gonna elaborate with Baby Joker onto his fucking the movida that got him off the yarda or what?
Yeah, I started to touch on it. I'll talk about it more exactly how it happened. If you got something that you want me to ask him too, man, let me know. But
yeah, I kind of just want to know, like, the intricacies into how it played out that day. What happened. Because I know BJ's pretty fucking, he's well versed, man, and he knows what's up. Like, did he see it coming, or was it something that they caught him off guard, or I know they isolated him. From what I heard in that first spiel, that the first phone call you ever did with them, that they kind of isolated him, that he wasn't able to get to Cornejo at all. They wouldn't even let him conversate with them. So I think at that point, if I was BJ, man, I would have got off. You know what I mean?
That's what somebody asked me, bro. If I was there, hey man, if I wouldn't have waited around. You know what I mean?
No, I'd have got off.
Because I was in a similar situation like that, where the homeboys were treating me and another homeboy like we were lepers because they knew we were targets because we had just got off, bro.
Yeah.
So I didn't wait around. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. Maybe he thought that they wouldn't go that far, bro. But when he started seeing them hitting other seas, that should have been time to go right there, man.
Yeah. It's at the exact moment when you feel isolated, and I know you went through that, Boxer, where you feel isolated. I think that's the coldest game in the world, man. I felt that too. I felt that for just a minute, man, where you feel the isolation. You feel like everyone has your fucking name in their mouth, and there's nothing you can do about it because you're fucking so committed to the cause. You're so committed to the homeboys, and you start seeing the cold shoulder and shit. It's like, fuck, bro. You don't want to get off because these are the homies, but sometimes they force your hand. I was put in that position. I got off because I had no other way to fucking turn.
Yeah.
But it's a cold game when the homies turn their back on you. You know what I mean? It's like, fuck, everything I did, all the blood I've shed, everything I've been committed for, and just like that, just because some fucking baboso fucking says something, they turn their back on you, cold shoulder, like immediately too. There's all that due process and all that, man.
That's a sham, bro.
That's a sham, bro. You don't get no due process. One motherfucker can get on the yard and say one thing, and that's it. You're whacked. Gracias, Henry. I appreciate you for the support, brother.
All that due process, all that shit, it all came in effect after Brown Bob and MC were killed, bro. So they revised, they made some revisions, and due process was supposed to be given even in the gravest of circumstances. You know what I mean? But it went away just that quick, bro. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Henry I says, what happens to the ones who got removed by the state faction? Does Fed faction eventually clear them? Bro, if they and Boxer will elaborate, he already answered this question. If they didn't check into the SNY and debrief, they might, maybe, slim possibility have action. But if they went to the SNY or they checked in or they debriefed, Skip and Corny, they ain't the type of characters meant to bring these guys back in, bro. They're like, what's done is done. Let's just move on from here. There's plenty of fish in the sea. That's how they get down. But like we were discussing, and it seems like the only one right now that got removed, and I don't know everybody's fucking get down, but the only one of high stature that was somebody that I know of that fucking actually has been on walk alone and stuck to his grind is Mateo.
Yeah.
And he stood loyal to the feds throughout all this.
Is that what you think?
That's
MT408, MTP.
Yeah, that's right. That's the homie, man. Is that what you think? So yeah, so like people like Capone's situation, Baby Joker situation, I think they're done, man. I think they're done. I think Baby Joker sees it for what it is now. And he's always gonna have that canalismo and that love, me, even to this day, man, I have love for the homeboys. I talk to a lot of active homeboys. It's like ain't nothing changed. But at the end of the day, man,
Big Mike,
the embracement ain't reciprocated back to some individuals. They feel how they feel, and that's just what it is. At one point in time, I felt the exact same way, bro. You know what I mean? If there was a dropout or there was somebody that was in question or unsavory, then I wasn't even hesitating. They fucking. But I was different, bro. I wouldn't even talk to him. I wouldn't even embrace him. I wouldn't even recognize him, bro. That's why I trip on this YouTube shit, Boxer. When people know our standings, they already know what time it is, and they get on here and they ask frivolous questions or stupid shit. And it's like, bro, what are you doing acknowledging me? Righteously, you're not even supposed to acknowledge us. I was
Yeah.
too busy out there making moves to fucking be on YouTube. I didn't even know what YouTube was back then, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So to get on and do that, man, that shows their character. And I can tell you right now, with character like that, you ain't going to last too long. They're going to fucking utilize you and throw you out.
Exactly, Lupe. Somebody. I got a pretty good idea of who it is too, man.
Yeah. Hey, like I said, man, stay tuned to my channel, Boxer Paradigm Media News' channel, as well as Convicts Perspective. We're going to continue to bring you guys hot off the press stuff, man. And it's not that we have any fucking horse in the race or anything, but man, we're righteously going to bring the raza, you know what I mean, the news. That's it. These indictments where the product is someone way up spilling their heart out to a team. Oh yeah, definitely. It always starts from the top, bro. The feds know who's who and what's what.
It'll come out. Somebody went to the grand jury hearing.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Now with these discoveries being distributed now, that's when it's all going to start getting spoken on. That's when people are going to feel a certain way. That's when more people are going to fold that haven't, because they're going to know that they ain't got nothing coming. They're like, damn, I can't. If this motherfucker's telling, we ain't got shit coming, you know? That's why ESF Rob, man, Fresno's still holding it down for the gente. Ask Skip. Perros should all become perros. And it's not even about, if you're a perro, you're a perro, man. Respect. That's your organization, that's your thing. But there's all, in the words of Skip, man, the Fresno Primos, right? The Fresno Primos, and it's definitely fucking there's embracement there, man. I mean, Skip has fought fucking side by side with the dogs in the feds.
Yeah, if Skip wasn't okay with it, man, they wouldn't be out there. But there's another individual that's out there that has a lot to do with it too. He's from Fresno.
Yeah. See, and I know a lot of the dogs, these younger dogs, this younger generation, they like to think, okay, we're independent. We do what we want to do. We don't have no rules or regulations. But there's always going to be an OG, someone, man, that from way back that they respect, you know? And them guys still have an influence, bro. Just like Phantom and these certain individuals from back then, they have an influence, bro.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, it might not be solidified rules and regulations and you abide by a constitution, but at the end of the day, they're going to go at the behest of their fucking big homie. They consider him a big homie. And that's the same thing the NF is the big homies, where they fucking, you know, the Northerners they're going to ride with whatever the fucking the NF says, the policies, period, plain and simple. Whether it's right or wrong, homes, they'll figure that out later. That's right, LFV Frisco. What's up, Boxer? You ready for this fight? I know you're training. You look like you fucking lost a lot of weight, bro.
Shit, man. You wouldn't believe how much weight I lost, bro.
Yeah. I can see it. What you're on that keto diet. What does that shit consist of, bro? I was thinking about getting on that shit. What is that?
Shit, man. I drink a lot of fucking shakes, but keto is like I used to eat a lot of sweets, bro. Right? So there's these you gotta go. There's a special store out here that you go to that they make their like sweets, but there's no sugar in them. Crazy. They're expensive, bro, but they taste just like the real thing. You know what I mean? But I drink a lot of shakes. I drink a lot of different health shakes and just the keto diet, bro.
Here's a good question. The homeboy Cultura Cafe, a day oneer. He said, "Who has the strongest voice and influence in the NF today?"
Shit. It would either be it's either Corny or Skip, man.
Yeah,
I think he's got a strong voice, but he's just not out there as much as those two.
Yeah. From what I read on the last missive that we came across, I'm sure you've seen it too, Boxer, the one with the Fresno Primos and all that. That was basically it said right there in that missive that this would be the final directive. What's said today is this is it. So, you know, that's the way they're doing it in the feds, and that was from Skip.
Yeah.
But I'm sure, man, they say the voices most heard are the ones that are not felt. So he's I'm sure Corny, man, you know, he co-signed that.
Shit, homeboy 1083, how I win $600, man.
Shit, let me know too. I'm trying to get involved. Hey, you ain't lying, Antony, where you say Skip demands respect.
Hey, easy. I would love to, man.
Hey, it's not that Skip demands respect. Skip deserves respect, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not that he demands it, bro. He deserves it, you know? people don't demand respect, Holmes. They deserve respect. If they got that coming, then you give them that. You know, every man deserves respect, bro. But this guy has earned his respect, bro. He stood strong in the trenches, and he leads by example, bro. Most definitely. I've heard, man, in the feds that where he could have easily had someone go hit this guy or someone, but he did it himself, bro. He's a fucking he's with the business. He is definitely with the fucking business, bro.
Yeah, that's most definitely true.
Yeah, he's with the business, and you know, you can't take nothing away from none of these guys, man. That's why guys like me and Boxer and Rojo and Flaco, we sit back and we say, people say, well, you guys talk good about the feds, and we're just saying, bro, when you have these guys like Corny, Skip that have fucking bodies, they have bodies and bodies, and bro, they deserve respect. I mean, how can you go against somebody like that? How can you question what they're saying?
Yeah, I don't pretty it up to the feds.
Yeah, you know, I mean, it's like this. If you fucking got a room, bro, and you got fucking and a missive is fucking shot out by fucking Corny and Skip, and then in this other room you got a missive shot out by Chuco and fucking Cornejo. Tell me which missive fucking you're gonna fucking abide by. You know what I mean? It's right there. Two guys that got several fucking bodies and are with the business and are fucking for the cause, 100% NF members fucking through and through, or two guys that fucking are in question basically with the gente. The choice is yours, bro. I'm not saying one way or the other. I'm just saying I myself know which way I would go. That's just me. You know? Nah, bro. Skip ain't me clone. Skip's a real one. No, hey, he's nothing of the sort, bro. He's nothing of the sort. Can the Fed faction take over in the state? Most definitely, man. If these guys in the state that are still there somehow get in talks, man, and let their loyalties lie with the feds, well, then it just becomes one NF again, and then that's it. And you know, plain and simple. And with guys like Silent and with certain individuals that are still there, I think they'll be more receptive to talks with these individuals because it's beneficial for them. You know?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's just, hey, that's just the way I think, Box. You know, I think Silent would be more receptive to conversation than say Chuco was.
Oh, most definitely, yeah.
Oh,
Me knowing both of them, yeah.
Someone just sent you some money. I heard change drop.
No, man, you heard my fucking
that was the
Chihuahua shake, bro. That's what you heard. That's his collar right there, man.
Oh, I thought that was the Cash App jingling. I said, "Oh, wait."
You're the one that's cashing in all them 20s and
shit. I ain't got a penny to my name, bro. I'm broke.
Hold your hand up, man.
What, this one?
Come on, man.
That's old school shit, man. I worked hard for that shit. You don't know how much concrete I poured for that shit. Hey, what's up, Tooth? Nah, man, we don't want Tooth on here yet, man. Later on, man, we'll fuck with Tooth over there in Convicts Perspective.
What's happening?
Yeah, I wanted to bring you guys. I wanted to bring you guys Boxer, man, because Boxer dropped an exclusive spiel today with Baby Joker, and I know a lot of people had a lot of questions, man, and that's why I asked Boxer if you could tap in. You guys got him right now to ask your questions. Gracias, Ruben. I appreciate you. So if you have any questions for Boxer, now's the time, man. Boxer's a very busy man. The man puts a lot of work into the spills that he brings the gente. So fucking now's your time to shine and ask questions, bro.
Gunner throws away change.
Shit, I got a big old fucking cup right there full of change. My daughter would be mad if I throw away change. That's fucking Robux cards right there. So yeah, man, you know, definitely we're trying to bring you guys the best content possible, man. We all got our different styles, our different deliveries. But at the end of the day, man, we all talk behind the scenes and try to stay abreast of what's going on because it's beneficial for the raza. At the end of the day, man, all this shit's going to play an intricate part. Some of you guys in here, man, I hate to say it, but, man, if you ever get incarcerated, it's better to fucking go in there aware of what's going on around you than to be in the dark. You know, because you might...
Fast Ass Dave.
Shout out Fast Ass Dave. Where's he at, man? That's the homeboy.
Hey, I should go get that motherfucker, man, because I still got it.
You got a big old fucking diamond pinky ring or what?
I got a fucking straight motherfucking skull buster, bro.
Big Super Bowl ring,
chunky motherfucker, huh?
A Super Bowl ring or what?
Yeah, that motherfucker's chunky, bro.
Yeah, man. Gunner likes his Yeah, shit. I wish I was the homeboy Night Owl. I shout out Night Owl, man, from Hayward. He says I like my flowers with C notes. Shit, bro. I wish, homie.
Oh shit.
You know, at the end of the day, man, what do you think? How do you think this plays out concerning the MA and the federal faction? So say if the federal faction does have it their way, they do influence the state to get in to fall in line, and they're not with this end of hostilities. Do you think that the fucking MA just moves on them quick? Or do you think, because you know they'll know as soon as they know, or do you think fucking they try to work this out? Or do you think that the fucking feds eventually will be receptive to this end of hostilities? Is what I want to ask.
Man, you know the MA, I mean, they're still strong, bro. They're not gonna just sit back and let nothing happen, bro. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't know, man. It'll be a bad war, bro. I know that. I hope that don't happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
That's one that CDC ain't ready for, because that shit's gonna, you know, if it did, it would kick all over, bro.
Well, and the thing is, all the hitters are out there on them yards, so it's not like all the real life hitters are on them yards right now. So it'd be fucking worse than you could ever imagine. Whereas fucking all the hitters were always fucking in the shoes, in the oils, and you only had, you know, youngsters out there. You know, now you have all the motherfuckers that got bodies already out there. It's crazy. Yeah, and that's on both sides. That's on both sides. There's a lot of MA guys, man, that'll fucking kill you quick. You know.
Yeah, it'd be ugly, bro.
Yeah, definitely. That's, you know, I think, man, the anti-hostilities is what's beneficial for the people. Yeah. All the way around, man. It keeps you out of the oil, keeps you out of these indeterminate shoes, because the moment something kicks off, they're slamming all these vatos. They're re-administering. They're going to find a new twist of re-administering indeterminates. They're slamming them. They're going to say, look, we gave them a chance. They fucked up. They're done. You know what I mean? So that would be fucking cutting your own throat. So, but this is my thing, Box. Here's another good question. So say fucking the feds are like, okay, cool. They take over, bam, continue how you guys are continuing with this end of hostilities. What happens in the feds? Do they fucking end the hostilities with the MA there?
I don't know, man.
That's crazy, huh?
It depends, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, it depends, bro.
Hey, in what decade was the NF in their prime?
Shit, the 90s, man.
The 90s.
I think the 90s. It was either the 90s or you can go back to the 70s, man.
Yeah.
The MA or the NF?
The NF.
Gunner.
What happened?
The MA or the NF?
No, he said the NF. When was the NF in their prime? And you said it, the 70s or the 90s. The 80s is slept on. The reason why the 80s is slept on is we don't know a lot about the 80s, man. The 80s, vatos were getting slammed down. So there wasn't really too much shit going on, no, Boxer?
Yeah, they were deep as fuck in the 70s too, man. At one time they were hella deep.
Hey, but the 90s is more your era. And I know a lot of homeboys in the 90s, man. They were fucking vicious, man. That's when I think the establishment on the streets with these regiments and all that was really prevalent, man.
Yeah, they spilled more blood. They spilled more blood in the 90s than ever before in the history on the streets. San Jose was putting it down, bro.
Yeah, they were establishing, bro. And that was actually due to also, I would think, the influx of upstate Sureños that started to come in up north in the 90s, bro. So the war was real. It was heavy out there on the streets.
Jojo. Hell yeah.
Everyone had their hand in some type of fucking back and forth, north and south. Everybody. I mean, it was on site, bro. That's right. Hey, Boxer, so what's up, man? When's your next book coming out? How far along are you on it? What are we looking like?
The end of the year, man. I'm shooting for the end of the year. Hopefully by no later than like January, man. It's hard to do. It's hard to put out content, man, and fucking write a book. It's a lot of work to write a book, man.
Yeah, and Boxer said it right there. So Yadir Gomez, where he said, "Am I writing a book, Charlie? I'm not going to write a book anytime soon. I'm doing this, man. This is going to be part of my book eventually, one day, fucking down the line." But Boxer's already. You got to understand, man. Boxer was part of this organization and lived that life, man, and played an intricate part into the NF history, man. If you don't know, bro, like I said, man, when I was out there in the regiment in Merced, Boxer's name was ringing out there. Everyone knew who Boxer from San Fran was. Where I might not have met him out there, because we didn't have too many inner dealings like that, regiment to regiment. But I'll tell you right now, bro, he was definitely, everyone knew who he was. So I mean, his books are bangers, bro. I'm definitely gonna buy the motherfucker the first day it comes out, right off the top.
You know you ain't gotta buy it, boy.
I know, man. I need one, man. Signed. Shit, I need my autograph. Mm-hmm.
Got that.
But I'm telling you guys, man, definitely go out there and get that book because I'll fucking stamp it right now, man. 100%. Every fucking person that Boxer mentioned in the book, and all those instances where Boxer talked about Lencho, or he talked about Dancy Bear, or he talked about Spukio from Salas, or he mentioned fucking Mateo, or even Mikeo. These are all relevant stories. These are all factual stories that a lot of us know, but he was actually there for a lot of it. So if that's firsthand information, bro, you ain't gonna get that nowhere else. I guarantee that.
19th in Lexington. Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's right, man. Make sure to check out the Homie Hangout channel, man. Rascal, man. That's the homeboy right there. I am the general, says Raymond Anthony. The general without socks.
That motherfucker didn't have a pair of socks, bro.
That she took his socks, his bike, his motherfucking tricycle, everything. Get locked up in LA County Men's jail, Central Jail. I don't bang, but ended up running as a Southsider, as a resident. I'm Filipino, but a lot of my homies are Mexican, and they told me to run with Raza. And you know what? Hey, bro, you know what I mean? That's just how it goes. However you ran, man.
I think I knew Dragon.
And JoJo's a cold one. He said, Boxer, hit that shadow boxing for us. But hey, Boxer's going to show you in the ring. He says, our neighborhoods in LA.
Why don't you get my opponent to get my opponent to show something, and I'll do that.
There it is. He said, get Rojo, man, tonight. Get Rojo to show some of them skills, man. Hey, our neighborhoods in LA down south.
Video?
What happened?
Can a motherfucker see a video? I mean,
something. The homie wants to see something.
All I see is some motherfucking what is that shit you guys be smoking, man? And fucking what are those pipes called, man? You guys smoke, bro.
Oh, these motherfuckers right here. These these vapes.
Yeah, that's all I see is a whole bunch of vaping and a whole bunch of this, man.
No way. Hey, so our neighborhoods, the homeboy Henry I says our neighborhoods in LA down south going through the same thing up north. Gentrification seems like old school barrios are disappearing. I wouldn't be the one to tell you. I'm not down south like that wiggling, but I have noticed a lot of gentrification in the world, period. These fucking white folks are moving people up out the area, man. They want that land.
I doubt that, Mike Hawk. I doubt that very much.
Let me see what Mike Hawk said, man. He says, oh, that's Deep One. He says, yes, neighborhoods are going through gentrification. Famero says, prime norteños are worldwide now as well, so it'll be no time before they're just as deep as the sureños. And I'm gonna tell you right now, Famero, you're right. They're worldwide. Do I think norteños will ever be as deep as sureños? I don't think that'll ever happen right now, bro. That's just for me saying it. Anything's possible, Humps. But for me looking in, I don't think that's possible because you got to understand, man. Sureños are primarily from the LA down south area, and it's so fucking congested in these areas, bro. They got a barrio in every fucking block. Whereas norteños, if you've been up north, we're more spread out, bro.
CEO, what table? You guys got something going on tonight?
No, I'm sure they're probably talking about Convict's Perspective. They're gonna run their live tonight. And they usually run something like a roundtable where people can get on the panel. I have so much respect for you guys, Gunner, Rojo, Flaco, Boxer. You guys are proof you can change your ways if you really want to. Definitely.
Taco stands turn into fucking Starbucks.
Oh, they did, man. I've seen them all over. Sasuke, they got fucking motherfuckers going to get a blonde latte every morning. Boxer, how many actives still remain from when you first married Nancy? They're saying
not too many, man.
Yeah, it's the one thing about the NF, man. It's a whole different animal, man. It's not you don't get a long there's not a long life in that game right there, man.
Yeah, the lifespan is real short now, man.
I mean, you look at it, man. You look at Boxer, fully dedicated. If you read his book, fully dedicated, did his thing, man. And all it took was one fucking rogue bandito character fucking to push an agenda. And because he was making money for them or for certain individuals, bro, people didn't get their due process like they should have, you know? And that's what it is, man. It's at the end of the day, man, it's all about who's making the money, man. I hate to say it, but that's true. You know, if you're not out there fucking bringing that bag, Holmes, you're fucking definitely going to be fucking your word is not shit, basically. It doesn't matter how much work you put in, how much fucking dedication you've showed, man. All that shit is nothing. Just like you have these young individuals in Merced, man. I'm well known in the city of Merced, man. Put in a lot of work. I had motherfuckers used to call the cops every time I got out to try to get me locked up because they knew shit was gonna crack. And now you have these youngsters saying you're nothing. You can't come back to the hood. You're nada. Why? You know what I mean? All is for nothing at the end of the day.
Hey, Ulysses, it's already an audio book on my channel. I read the whole motherfucking book, man.
Every bit of it. It's actually,
unless you just ain't trying to hear me read that shit.
Hey, it's actually good when Boxer reads it because then he throws in his own little side notes like shit.
Yeah.
Is that what you think?
Hey man, I think you guys. I don't know if Sandman dropped the last chapter, but there's one more chapter of Monster Cody. So you guys, chapter 11, it's a wrap, man. I'm thinking about either Tookie's book or there's another book on some cat named Colton inside I think East Coast Crips, or he was a Crip or something. But you guys got some suggestions, man. Let me know.
Definitely, man. Definitely tap in and let Boxer know, man, because I think just hearing the audio and the book being read, man, it's just a lot better, man. Especially someone that was from that era, someone that Boxer knew Tookie. So who better to read Tookie's book than someone that fucking actually did time with them? You know, you could have some fucking individual that fucking never even seen this guy, or someone that actually fucking had conversations with them reading it. It just leads more credence to the content, you know? It solidifies the content. How many you see walk away from the NF in good standings?
Walk away from the NF in good standings? Just got tired and walked away. I seen a few, man. Not that many. Most got pushed out or they dropped out on bad terms, man.
Good looking. They said read the Fall and Rise of Nuestra Familia.
I read that already. So it's on my channel.
You're talking about that's Hueritos, right?
Yeah, Robert Grattan.
Yeah, that's what. That book. That book is a whole lot of. There's some historical events and there's a lot of fact to it, but there's a lot of fiction to it and a lot of fucking mumbo jumbo in that book, man. I'm gonna just be totally honest. It was a good read because you read it, but at the same time, man, I knew Huerito personally, man, and I'll tell you right now, man, he made himself look like he was the motherfucking kingpin, bro, where he wasn't. You know, I'm just being honest.
Concrete Mama? Nah, man, I never read that one.
They said OG Fig left in good standings.
Really? You sure about that? Fig got hit, man.
Yeah, I heard Fig got hit.
Fig got hit. So I don't know where that info came from. He went to a S and Y.
Yeah.
He didn't leave in good standings, man.
Yeah. Fig definitely didn't leave in good standings. So look at gente. I'm gonna get up out of here, man. I know at Convicts Perspective they want to go live. I appreciate everyone that tapped in. I really highly appreciate Boxer for tapping in with us. It's all love and respect, Box. And I'm gonna get on Rojo, bro, about fucking putting something out there. We need to see something, man. Believe something.
Yeah, man. Twisted ankle, blown out, fucking tripas. Hey, man, throw something out there, bro.
Man, the homie's definitely gonna do something, man. It's all good.
I mean? Do some footwork, jump around, do something, homie.
Jumping jack.
Man, I'm gonna go knock out this the rest of this Q&A, man. But it's all good. I'll tap in with you mañana.
All right, orale.
All right, you guys. I'm out, man.
All right. Hey, so gente, yeah, definitely, man. That's Big Box right there, man. He tapped in with us. I brought Box. Trip out. I know everybody wants to see the hat get burnt, right? The hat get burnt. Later on tonight, I'm going to jump on a Convicts Perspective, and we'll do it on there. Okay? Definitely, man. We're good, man. Nothing but love and respect. Lupe, I'm going to try to get you taken off the BNLs over there on fucking Convicts Perspective. Gracias. I appreciate everyone that tapped in. Orale. The gun. Bang, bang.